Those who have been following the news of Elon Musk's possible tax liability of $10 billion to $15 billion on stock options given in 2012 will not be surprised by his recent sales of Tesla stock. However, accountants claim that the majority of his sales are unrelated to taxes, implying that he sold significantly more shares than expected. The common stock was sold solely to satisfy the reporting person's tax withholding obligations arising from the exercise of stock options. Musk was given Tesla stock options in 2012, allowing him to purchase 28.8 million shares at $6.24 a share. Those options are set to expire now, providing Musk a small window of opportunity to exercise them. Tesla's stock is currently priced at roughly $1,080 per share, so Musk is getting a tremendous deal by exercising those options. If he does it, he'll have to pay more than half of the difference in stock values between 2012 and 2021 in taxes. This will result in a tax bill of around $15 billion for him. In what is known as cashless exercise, executives sell the exercised shares soon after they are purchased to pay the taxes. There is no additional capital gains tax due on the shares sold because they are sold immediately. Instead of selling as part of an options exercise, Musk began selling his existing stock. According to accountants, using those existing shares to pay the tax on Musk's options would be unworkable because they carry a significantly greater tax bill. Musk could owe up to $1.3 billion in long-term capital gains taxes since his sales starting November 9th. Of the transactions involved, direct stock sales with little or no cost basis. Using such funds to pay the options tax would mean paying two taxes, one on the capital gains and another on the options. Musk said that selling common stocks is less tax efficient than selling option stock. The $5.7 billion, as well as any non-option shares he sells in the future, are all cash outs. While he owes federal capital gains tax on the transactions, he's likely no longer taxed as a Texas resident, so he won't have to pay state taxes on earnings. However, because his options taxes are deemed employee benefits and were earned while he was in California, the same criterion does not apply. Because Musk's options are considered compensation, they are taxed as ordinary income. The combined rate for the federal government and California may be as high as 54%. Because the option strike price is $6.24 per share, and Tesla's stock price is above $1,100 per share, he would owe more than $10 billion in taxes of his gain of more than $20 billion. For one reason or the other, Musk is going to sell a lot more than the $10 billion to $15 billion he needs to pay taxes. He asked his followers on Twitter on November 6th if they thought he should sell 10% of his stock, and he stated he would watch the results. In the poll, 58% of those who voted believed he should sell 10% of his stock, implying a total sale of more than $20 billion. Following the vote, the Tesla CEO sold approximately $5.7 billion worth of his company's stock in the following days. Musk's tweets have already been scrutinized by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and he's been punished as a result of his activities. His most recent acts, such as running a Twitter poll to promote a potential stock sale, may also bring him trouble. Musk was fined by the SEC in 2018 for making such disclosures, and the agency advised him to leave his tweets pre-approved by his legal and counsel department. It's unclear whether his new comments are in violation of the agreement. Experts think that the volume of Musk's transactions will not create volatility, but on the contrary, the volatility comes from the interpretation of his actions and his own words. Tesla's stock swerved and plunged by more than 16% in 2 days at the start of this week after Musk disclosed his plans, coming off a $1 trillion market capitalization and new price highs. It regained its footing for a brief moment before resuming its downward spiral. Investors are concerned about Musk's plans because of the possibility of a block sale, which may result in a dramatic decline in the stock price. Musk, on the other hand, appears to have abandoned that strategy. Musk is selling his substantial stakes in a series of minor transactions that have had little impact on Tesla's stock price. Despite the sell-off, Musk remains the wealthiest person on the planet. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, his net worth is $294 billion. It went as high as $340 billion earlier this year. Musk's net worth has increased by $124 billion since January 1st, owing mostly to Tesla's rapid surge in stock price this year. For the sake of comparison, Jeff Bezos, the world's second richest individual, is currently worth $200 billion. Bill Gates, the fourth richest man on the planet, is worth $137 billion. Musk sold 900,000 shares on Monday as part of a prearranged plan, also known as Rule 105B-1 plans. According to Tesla's filings, he set up everything over 2 months before revealing it on Twitter. On September 14th, This suggests he made a significant disclosure to his Twitter audience last week after deciding to sell at least some of his interest in September. Tesla's shares plummeted as a result of the news. Elon Musk has sold a lot more stocks than what was needed, and the question that comes to mind is where the Tesla CEO is investing that money. Accountants say the sales are unlikely to be for charity because he could have just donated appreciated stock instead of selling and paying capital gains tax. He could put the money towards SpaceX, his for-profit space enterprise, or another private venture. Alternatively, he may just want to take money off the table after years of being stock rich but cash poor, and fund his lifestyle by borrowing against the value of his shares. If he was already considering a cash out, federal taxes are certain to rise next year, adding to the incentive. What do you guys think about Elon Musk selling his shares? Let us know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of our next video, and I'll see you in the next one.